I'm about to go hit the gym, get on my purpose, man. That's what I've been busy with. My purpose, man. Just focusing on my channel, getting myself as physically fit as I possibly can. Because when you're in fitness, your body is your money. You know what I'm saying? There'll be no drinking for me for a while. There'll be no eating a bunch of junk food. A little nibble here and there is okay, but for 80% of the time, I'm going to be eating right, eating good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to do, man. You know what I mean? Be on my purpose and make sure I start making the money that I deserve in the future. You know what I mean? I don't want to be broke in the future. you know. But you know, everything is about choices in life, man. You know, you could choose to be rich. You could choose to be well off. You know, you can choose to be poor. You know, ain't nobody gonna look after you, man. Nobody's gonna look after you. We live in a dog eat dog world, survival of the fittest world. Where the elites eat first and you eat last. That's what type of world we live in, man. You know, that's what type of world we live in. A lot of cats don't understand that. They don't know what they're up against. You know, this is a cold world, man. A cold society. You know, and that's why I'm making my skits, man. Because I want to paint a picture of what's going on in the world through acting, comedy. You know, a lot of comedy is going to be in my skits and stuff like that. It's more to come, more to come. You know what I mean? I want people to get a clear picture of what they're up against so they have no time to relax. There are real life evil villains in the world, man. Real life evil villains that want to keep all the resources to themselves and push everybody else away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, gimme, 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 and push, push, push. That's the world we live in. You know, that's why I advise a lot of you youngsters who are watching this video, go to school or be a young entrepreneur. You should not be hanging out at the mall. You should not be hanging out at bars. You should not be hanging out at clubs when you're young. You know what I'm saying? When you're older, that's different. But when you're young, when you're in your like 21, 22, man, you should be on your purpose. So that way you won't be in a tight spot when you get older. So the thing is, people are more likely to look after women and children before they look after a grown-ass man. If you're a grown-ass man and you get into a certain situation, that's on you. Nobody's going to help you at all. You know, and I have experienced this through myself, man. I experienced this shit myself. Where there was nobody to help me, and I couldn't even get a place to stay. Right now, there's a lot of homelessness going on in the Bay Area and all over the world, especially here in the Bay Area. When you get older, you run out of looks, you run out of your body ain't looking tight. It's over. I see a lot of guys living inside. I see a lot of guys living inside trailer homes. Old guys that can no longer attract women anymore. They have no more looks left, you know, and they're injured, they're hurt, they can't get medical attention, all because, you know, either they screwed off time when they were younger, or they had a multi-million-dollar business and made a few bad decisions or bad investments and ended up on the street. I seen this one ex-millionaire on the streets here in the Bay Area. Guy made a few bad decisions, you know, with business and ended up on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's there to help him. Now he live in a tent somewhere now. Ex-millionaire living in a tent right now. Here in the Bay Area. Everything's being priced up, man. A lot of cats are being priced out. No wonder these females are looking for dudes who make a lot of money. Everybody trying to pair up here. That's the reason why it's so hard to find a girlfriend. It's not that hard to find sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, but to get a girlfriend and have some constant sex coming in, no. Unless you're Chad and Tyrone, then you'll have a lot of options, you know, and you'll have sex on a regular. You know what I mean? You can have sex every week if you want to, if you're a Chad or Tyrone. But if you're not a Chad or Tyrone, you're going to go long periods without sex, man. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 months. You know, you're going to have a 3-month drought. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a Chad or Tyrone. I'm not a Chad or Tyrone, man. But I'm more strategic where I go and get my sex, though. You know what I'm saying? I told you what I do. I go to the bar where there's the least competition. But my neck is fucking tight as hell. But it's the survival of the fittest, and some cats don't realize that, man, until it's too late. You know, we got evil people that's running this country, and they'll do anything to destroy you. You know, that's why, you know, I get upset when I hear you guys say it's over. But I'm like, look, man, it don't have to be over. You know, you just gotta try harder nowadays, man. You can't be an incel and be dumb at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You can't be an average guy and think only averagely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And have an average mind. You know what I mean? You gotta make up for what you lack in height, and you gotta have smarts. You know, just like some of them little animals that are very smart. The squirrels and the rats and the, you know, mice and what else? The little chihuahuas and stuff like that. Those dogs are like, they're normally smarter than those pit bulls and shit, man. You can't be a mouse and be dumb, or be a chihuahua and be dumb. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to outthink the bigger animal. That's why the smaller animals have more intelligence, usually. Because they need that intelligence to survive. They need to be able to know when danger's around and run into the hole, you know, like a gopher, or like a squirrel. They got extra like fucking senses and stuff like that to let them know when there's danger around. You know, it's for their survival, so they can survive. Like deers, they can hear the most like little noises. You know what I'm saying? Any little noise, they gone. You know what I mean? That's why it's difficult for like lions to hunt deers. Cause any little like noise, a fucking twig crunching or something like that, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You gotta treat this like this the animal kingdom. If you are under 6 feet tall and you know you're not very good looking, you have to be intelligent like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you're not intelligent, you're not smart, and you're under 6 feet tall and you're not good looking, you're gonna suffer. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fucking suffer hard. I learned this, man, when I was fat. See, the thing is, when I was younger, I used to always rely on my looks to get over in life. And I used to treat females really badly because I was good looking. You know what I'm saying? And now that I get older, I say it's a lot tougher. It's more about the mental. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play mind games with these females. Like recently, I met this girl, and I remember I told you about her. She's the half black, half white girl, and she I've been texting with her back and forth, you know, and she's, you know, trying to play little mind games with me, giving me the shit test and shit, right? So I'm like not so eager to jump into her pants because a lot of these females, what they do is they want to throw all men up under the same label. You know what I'm saying? They want to throw all men up under the same label. And I let her know, I'm not trying to fucking get into your pants right away. I want to see what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So the other night, what did I text her? I said, you don't want to date an old guy like me because she's in her 20s, okay? So I played it off. I was like, you don't want to date an old guy like me, you know? Or do you? And she sent back a message like around 1:30 a.m. I guess she got out of the club or whatever. She's a whore. Anytime a woman that goes to the club all the time, she's a fucking hoe. I don't take these bitches seriously at all. So she sent me a message back saying, I just want to fuck. And then she sent me another text saying, oh, I'm sorry, that was my friend or something like that. Then she sent me another text saying anal. And I was like, anal? I'm like, what the fuck? So it was like, I just want to fuck. And then she said, oh, sorry, that was my friend. That was the next text. The next text said anal. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what? She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm so embarrassed. That was my friend that took my phone, you know, away from me and started texting just some random people, you know, have a good night or whatever. And I was like, what? I was like, that's weird. Why would your friend take your phone and start texting random strangers? And the text in the middle didn't make any sense because you said that, oh, sorry, that was my friend. That means your friend had your phone twice, or he or she snatched the phone from you. You know what I'm saying? Twice in a row. So how does that happen? So it lets me know that it was just her sending the message, but she tried to like blame it on her invisible or imaginary friend. You know what I'm saying? So these females, you know, they want to see where your head is at. They want to see if I was gonna respond like, yeah, let's go fuck. You know, nah, that's not how I play my games. You know what I'm saying? I play mind games back with these females. I don't want to just jump into their pussy. I let them know that right away. I want to see what you're about first. I got my dick under control. And it's getting more and more easier. It's getting easier to control the less you have sex. See, the thing is, I haven't had sex in a month. And I'm becoming more smart about my approaches and shit, because it's kind of like hunting. If you ain't got no food in a while, if you ain't had no food in a while, and you hunting in the grass, you sneaking up on that fucking deer and shit, you're gonna be the most quietest motherfucker ever. That stomach is growling too. You know what I'm saying? You're like, fuck, I gotta get this deer. I'm gonna be hella quiet. And, you know, you're gonna, every single fucking minute, you're gonna fucking move an inch closer to that deer. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna pause for a little bit, get a little closer, pause a little bit, get a little closer. And then, when he's right there, you know, he's about 5 feet in front of you, you're gonna jump out and get him. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta play this game, man. You wanna get laid, you gotta let this bitch know, I'm not desperate. I don't need you. I don't want you, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Get the thought of sex out of your brain. Get the thought of sex out of your brain with these chicks when you're dealing with them. And they're gonna be like, huh? Like a question mark. He's not talking about fucking me. What's wrong with him? He's not greedy. He's not needy. You know what I'm saying? I willed in a bitch like that before, man. It's called the push, what's it called? A push and pull, right? So I push him away from me and I pull him toward me. I leave messages like, oh, you don't want to, in my text messages, you don't want to deal with a cat like me, or you don't want to deal with an old dog like me. Could be a young broad. And it works. The broads, they bite because you're making yourself unavailable. And everybody wants what? Something that they can't have or cannot have. So that's what I do, man, nowadays, man. I play the mind games just like females play mind games with me and shit like that. You know, they want to see where my head is. You know, I didn't mention anything about sex to this broad. And all of a sudden, she said, I just want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, calm down, calm down. We don't have to, we don't have to fuck. We don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I approach things nowadays. When everybody going this way, I'm going the opposite direction. Like that broad I met up at the bar, right? I wheeled her in. You know what I'm saying? Slowly. Didn't say nothing about sex. Just wanted to be friends. Just want to be friends. You know what I'm saying? And I wheeled her in. And as soon as I got that shit, the fucking rope snapped. It's like fishing, right? You wheel these broads in, and you have to wheel them in close, you know, to the point where they're close enough where you can grab them and take them. You know what I'm saying? Don't mention nothing about sex to these females when you approach them or when you meet them, because they figure out that's what you want. They think that that's what all men want is sex. Don't give them the satisfaction. Because what they're going to do, they're going to be like, oh, this guy, he just want to fuck me just like all the rest of them. If you're a Chad or Tyrone, then you don't have to worry about doing these strategic moves and shit. You know what I mean? Because you're over 6 feet tall and you're a Chad or Tyrone. So you don't have to worry about it. Women just gravitate towards you just because. But when you're a guy that's below 6 feet tall, a guy that's maybe average, you got to wheel them in slowly. Because if you try to wheel them in too fast, the fucking line gonna break and then they go free. You know? Now, this broad has been texting me back and forth. She texted me out of the blue. I think it was last night or night before last, something like that. And she's been more persistent since I've been like playing the friend role, or I be sending her jokes or whatever, you know. Okay, get some water. I've been playing the friend role and shit, you know. But there's an attraction there because she gave me her phone number, and we were hugging and kissing on the dance floor. You know what I mean? So, but thing is, you have to make yourself more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just don't talk about sex. Like I said, everybody wants something that they cannot have. You have to make yourself unavailable. You know what I mean? And don't respond to her text right away. Give it about a good 30 minutes to an hour or something like that, then respond. That's the game I've been playing, and it has been working like a charm. Because you don't want to make yourself seem too needy. You know what I'm saying? Now, will this work for a guy that's an incel and he's like below a 5? Nah. But I'm talking about the guys that are like 5s and 6s. You know, or 6s and 7s or whatever. It's just like, you got to be really strategic nowadays, man. When you the smaller animal, you got to be the more intelligent animal. You know what I'm saying? It's for your survival. And for the survival of your genes. You know? But I got to end this video. You guys have a good day. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and a comment. Click the notification button so you will never, ever miss another video from me. And I'm out. Going to go work out. Donate to the channel. I'm going to leave my PayPal in the description box. If you want to, give a donation. If not, it's cool. Peace out.